ticket said $60. You paid $94. Watch the screen. $60, then a service fee, then a facility fee, then something called order processing. By the time your thumb hit buy, the other $34 had already crawled onto the bill. And nobody ever said the words 34 out loud. That isn't an accident. That's the design. You felt it. That little drop in your stomach at checkout, the number that wasn't the number. You told yourself you were tired, you weren't paying attention, you should have read closer? No, you read fine. They built it, so the real price stays hidden until your card is already in your hand. I'm Ray. I read the fine print so you stop bleeding money you never agreed to spend. And on this one, I'm not guessing. A jury already decided. April 15th, 2026, a federal jury in New York found Live Nation and Ticketmaster liable. Every count. The jury said they ran an illegal monopoly over how concert tickets get sold. The jury found that fans were overcharged $1.72 a ticket across more than 20 states and Washington, D.C. That's not my opinion. 12 people in a jury box, a verdict form, signed. Now, to be fair, Live Nation is fighting it. They vowed to appeal. I'll tell you that straight, because I don't need to exaggerate. The fact is heavy enough standing still. So let me show you the machine. Not a conspiracy, there isn't one. Just the machine. Because the trick isn't dark magic. It's math. It works on tired people. They know it works, and that's exactly why they keep doing it. Here's the first piece, the bait. They call it drip pricing. The price you see first is the small one, $60 clean and friendly. That number exists to get you in the door, to get your heart set on the seat. Once you've pictured yourself at the show, you're hooked, and the fees drip in one at a time, where each one stings a little less, a low number to reel you in. The real number once you can't easily walk away. I wrote that one in my binder years ago, back when I first figured out the sticker was never the price. Next piece, the service fee. Ask yourself one thing. Service for what? You picked the seat. You typed in your own card. The only service is them running the one register in town. The Madrigal case lays this out. It's real. It goes in front of a jury on June 30th, 2026, under state consumer protection laws in California, Florida, New York, and Illinois. The claim is simple. The full price stayed hidden until the very end, on purpose. A service fee isn't a service. It's a toll on a road they own. Then the facility fee, a charge to help the building. You're already paying for a seat inside that building. Now you pay extra for the building to exist. Nobody hands you a key. Nobody asks if you'd like to decline. It just appears with an official sounding name because a name that sounds official gets questioned less. Now here's the thing I actually want you to keep. Everything I'm showing you, the names, the order they hit you in, the exact words that make a fee fold or disappear, that's my binder. It's the Depression era money sense my grandmother had. The kind that knew the price before she ever got in line, translated for every modern trap they've built. The letters, the phone scripts, the list of fees you can flat out refuse. I put it together because I got tired of being treated like a man who wouldn't notice. If you want the whole thing, the link is right down below. The binder is how you stop being the easy mark. On this and on the next, 10 of these. Stay with me because the worst trick is still coming. The processing fee. The order processing fee. Read those words slowly. You did the processing. You clicked, you typed, you waited. The fee is for the few seconds a computer spent moving your money over to them. Picture a diner charging you a fork handling fee after you fed yourself. That's the energy of it. It's small enough that you let it slide, and small times 100 million tickets is how a fee with no real job behind it turns into a fortune. Now the worst one, and it isn't even a fee. It's the clock, the countdown. You've seen it, the little timer ticking down while you decide. The seat held just for you. Hurry, hurry. That timer is not protecting your seat. It's protecting their fees. It's there to make your heart pound, so you stop reading and start clicking. The Madrigal complaint names it directly, a countdown clock used to push you past the moment where you'd notice the total. My grandmother would have laughed at a clock telling her to hurry up and spend. The hurry is the trick. When a stranger is rushing you toward your own wallet, you slow down, every single time. Then there's resale, and often the same company runs the resale too. So the seat that sold out in 90 seconds shows right back up at triple the price, with a fresh stack of fees piled on top of the markup. You're not buying from a scalper in a parking lot anymore. You're buying from a marketplace that profits twice. Once on the way out, once on the way back in. So that's the whole machine. The bait price, the service fee, the facility fee, the processing fee, the clock, the resale. Now here's your hammer. And this part is the good news, so plant your feet. Since May 12th, 2025, there's a federal rule. The FTC's junk fees rule. For live event tickets, the total price, fees included, has to be shown to you up front, first screen, not sprung on you at the end. Drip pricing on tickets is against the rule now. So when the early number doesn't match the checkout number, that gap is not your mistake. It may be them breaking a rule that exists to protect you. The right number is the all-in number. Ask for it and expect it. If a site won't show you the full price up front, that's your cue to close the tab and buy where they will. Now hear me on the urgency, because this is where they'll try to flip it back on you. The real timeline is this. The jury already ruled in April. The next trial starts June 30th. The FTC rule is already live and already on your side. That's the true urgency. The ground is moving in your favor right now. But here comes the warning, so write this one down. There is no official refund line. There is no legitimate claim your check today button. If a website or a text or a phone call tells you to hand over your information to grab your Ticketmaster money fast, that is a scam riding on a real headline. The crooks read the news too. The real money, if it ever comes, arrives through the court, slowly, by official notice. Anybody rushing you is just the new version of the same old trick. You never pay a fee to recover a fee. I keep the scam scripts in the binder too. The exact wording these refund crooks use, so you spot one in about 3 seconds flat. It's the same defense, just pointed at a new kind of wolf. If you've got it, you're covered. If you don't, the link is right there. Because here's the part they're counting on you to forget. Ticketmaster is just one room in the house. That same exact machine, the bait price, the surprise fee, the clock, it's sitting on your airline checkout. It's the resort fee on your hotel. It's the line on your phone bill you never agreed to. They didn't invent this for concerts. They just perfected it on concerts. And the day this one fee finally dies, they've already got the next one warming up. My grandmother knew the price before she ever got in line. They spent 50 years making you forget how that felt. The binder is how you remember. Get it, learn the words, and the next time a number jumps on you at checkout, you don't flinch. You catch it. You're not the easy mark anymore. You're the one who reads the fine print. I'll see you at the next one. Because there's always a next one, and now you'll be ready for it.